tree there looks so cool. Isn't it weird that those like test trees are still over there? That's what makes me nervous about this world getting corrupted before. Look at that one huge tree there. It's so cool. We could almost trim around that tree. If this was the Earth Temple, we might want to do that and have a huge tree in it. But this is going to be the Temple of Light. I don't know what they're cooking. Maybe it's a huge amount of ground pork. But it smells very strong. Sorry if I'm grossing you out. Especially if you're a vegetarian. For whatever reason, I'm still getting the popping on my mic, and I don't understand it. It's not a big deal. I'd rather have the popping because I can fix it. The other thing that's even more irritating that I don't know how to fix yet is the quality of the audio for the music. I'm just not happy with that. One of these days I'll get all of this perfected for you. Really laggy. It's uploading my last episode. You're welcome. And usually it's best if I just reboot before I play. I should really know better than to upload an episode while I'm playing. Well, I do know better, but it didn't help. It didn't help. This is my favorite song. Oh, speaking of, you know what? I didn't do my sync with my audio. I'm gonna have to do it here. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I had to do it real slow like that because I'll be able to find it easier. So step 4. Let's review step 3. We're just talking about what we want. A couple things I said was I want to to do my own laundry, basically. I don't want other people to mess with my laundry. I don't want my laundry to smell like cigarette smoke. And I don't want to lose my cool when something like this happens, right? So step 4 is to take those things that you want and sort of role play with them. Test them, you know? So let's take the first one. I want to do my own laundry. Well, I live in the renewal center, and there's a lot of people running around here. We got trainees, we got Hanson, we've got graduates who live here who are not trainees. And that's actually who messed with my laundry that time. He was trying to be friendly. Just help me with my laundry. Because, for example, with our trainees, I could just say it at our trainee meeting every morning. Hey, you guys, when I do my laundry on the weekends, just don't mess with it. Okay? But the residents, you know, the graduates, they all have different schedules. We do have a WeChat group. So, you know, I could post it in the WeChat group. Seems a little weird. But, you know, it's possible. We've got policies. I could, you know, put a sign on the washing machine. You know, don't mess with laundry that's not yours or that you've been assigned to do. So, you know, that's possible. It's realistic. Now, how about the other one, which is I don't want my clothes to smell like cigarette smoke. You know, in this case, you know, we could, you know, again, a sign, no smoking in the kitchen. You know, I think they were probably smoking in the kitchen area, which is right next to the laundry area. And then even if somebody helped me with my laundry, there would be less chance that it smells like smoke. I'd just say, you know, these do feel like I'm gonna say petty. Just for this particular conflict, maybe a little overkill. I'm not sure this is how I want to handle it. But you know what I think I would do, and this is something that'll kind of solve those two wants. I want to do my own laundry and I don't want it to smell like smoke, is just to deal with it on an individual basis when it happens. Hey, you know, hey, so-and-so, please let me do my own laundry. I'm off on Saturdays, I enjoy doing it, and I got my own way to do things, you know? Okay, simple enough. I think something like that is realistic, and here's something interesting though. It doesn't solve the problem in every possible situation. It can still happen again. And you know, I think that's just something you'll have to kind of see what you're happy with based on each conflict, right? If it's a conflict with a boss or a sibling, you know, maybe it's something close to your heart and you're not willing to ever allow something to be in a certain situation again, or to allow something to happen ever again. This is my laundry, not a big deal. Whoops, there I go again. Disable. Ah, boy. Okay, that was super irritating. That's something I would like to never happen again. It was that dumb sticky keys thing. And this time I was like, how do I prevent this from happening again? And then it pulled me into settings. Maybe you saw some of that on the video. I don't know. But anyway, that's really irritating. But the other thing about this is my other solution was I don't want to get so bent out of shape when things like this happen. Now, I did not explode at this guy. It was irritating, but I think it's one of, you know, it's such a joy living here in the renewal center, and things like that are going to happen. It's a communal space. We need to be able to live with each other, but we're not going to be able to predict every single problem, you know, and I'd like to be able to not lash out in anger when something like that happens. Well, you know, maybe I need to read some articles on, you know, handling anger. Maybe I need to practice this Titan Maker exercise with other conflicts. I might need professional counseling. I don't. And there's no problem if I did for some reason. I'm just saying this is again, it's a minor conflict. And I'm giving examples of role playing how to get what I want out of this conflict. So in this situation, one, when this kind of thing happens again, I'm just going to deal with it on an individual basis. You know, I might mention it to the trainees. You know, hey guys, I do my laundry on Saturdays, and I got my own way I like to do it, so just don't mess with it. It's Sundays, actually, I do my laundry. But at the same time, I'm also going to pursue an anger management class. I'm going to get into counseling. I'm going to learn Titan Maker. this kind of thing. These are things I can control completely. And this combined, this is a permanent, wonderful, beautiful solution to this problem, to this conflict that is going to last forever and make me more happy and make me a better human being. All from a little conflict about my clothes smelling like cigarette smoke. Isn't that great? So that's step 4. It's just testing and role play of what you want out of the conflict. Just kind of narrowing it down. Sometimes you might, and I've done this in my conflicts. Sometimes I have a list of 20 things for anything from I want a new job, I want to move out of China, or down to silly or much smaller things, things I control, things I do not control. So step 4 is like a brainstorm. Step 5 is like narrowing it down and testing it. How's that? I like it. Now, color's just so much more vibrant on this monitor, like back on my other monitor, like when I would be working in the dark space like this, I just could hardly, of course it wasn't a monitor, it was a TV screen. And while I'm lecturing you, let me just mention one more thing while it's on my mind. I think a common mistake when dealing with conflicts, especially dealing with them on a deeper level, like you're processing you do steps 1, 2, and 3. You process the conflict, The big mistake is to stop there. Well, it's not a big mistake. You've done something positive, and processing the conflict is better than not processing, much better than not processing the conflict. And you own the conflict. However, you haven't really done anything about it. I'm watching the time. It's almost time for dinner. They're feeding the dog right now. I am getting hungry. But if you go forward with 4, 5, and 6, you are just increasing your power exponentially, because you are preparing yourself for the next time that conflict happens, or the next time something similar happens. We have a promise in Titan Maker. It's not research. It's not backed by research, but I believe it. If you fully work through 7 or 8, I can't remember if it's 7 or 8, conflicts using Titan Maker, you're a better human being. And you'll be able to handle any conflict. And it's been true for me. Like I worked really hard for a while on this series of conflicts I was having, and some were related, some not. But I was just not handling conflicts correctly. I got in this habit, and now it's just like so natural. And not only that, is it natural to deal with conflicts when they occur, they just occur so much less seldomly because I'm anticipating conflicts, I'm implementing solutions to potential conflicts before they even happen. It's better living out here. That's cool. I haven't taken a good screenshot yet. Now that I've mentioned dinner, I'm really hungry. So cool how I can see. What temple is that over there? Oh, that's the combined. The temple of everything. Okay, I think I'm about done here. I don't think I'm going to do another Minecraft this weekend. This is my third I'm doing this weekend. Well, no. It'll be the third I edit. But I recorded one of them maybe a couple weeks ago. I've been busy. But I recorded 2 today. To be honest, I'd like to do a third so I could go ahead and finish step 6 while it's kind of fresh on my mind. But if I forget, we can always rehash it. It might change a little bit, but hopefully for the better. Okay, let's take a look at this. Clouds in the way, you can't see it. Oh, that's great. I just want to keep working at it. There's still so much. I wonder if I should, I kind of feel like starting in from this corner. You know, look how laggy. I just feel like I've been working on that corner for so long, and at first it's because the sun was coming from over there. But now I feel like I could work from just about anywhere.